guys, welcome back to Defeating Hair Loss. My name is Steve. I'm back again with Bobby D.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back.
Thanks for having me, Steve.
How are you?
Doing good, Steve. Had to bring out the hoodie today.
The hoodie.
I know your wise words of, when it rains, you got to cover the hair. Make sure
you got to have, I carry around the Michael Jackson umbrella.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I do and who I am, but pretty cool hoodie.
Thank you, man. Yeah, it's a little stylish.
And got to cover up the hair. You do the hair in the morning. The wind is tough sometimes, right?
Yeah.
And then you got the rain.
Yeah, I can't have that, man.
Don't even think about the sleet, the snow, and all that. The ice. You got to stay like indoors, right, Bobby?
Yeah. I was like, I got to cover up, man. No, we're filming.
Very cool. All right. So, social media man, my guy, youth, looks, hair, out there on the street. So, what did you come up with this week for before they went bald?
Yeah, Steve. This guy is really famous. Howie Mandel, I believe is it.
Yes.
How you say it? I know he's got America's Got Talent and.
Yes. Gremlins. He was in the movie Gremlins.
Yeah.
Okay, so of course, we don't rehearse any of this stuff. Bobby comes up with them, but did you ever watch you probably haven't. He's kind of boring. CNBC. It's a financial network.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Kramer. He's like
Kramer. Yeah.
We've done videos on Kramer here about being bald and then being more bald. Mm-hmm. That's Kramer, and he sits there and he does this lightning round where they're talking about stocks and investment. I know it's boring stuff, and he seems to know everything. And you would think it's rehearsed, but the reality is the guy's been like. He worked for Goldman Sachs in 1975, and he studies this. He's passionate about it. So of course, maybe not, on the same level regarding financial, but Steve Michaels has studied the world of hair, baby.
Yeah, you have.
So when you come up with one of these before they went bald, guys, I know all about them because I've been watching them. So Howie Mandel, okay. And I have to always say that I'm sorry for the kind of, negative comments. It's not really negative. It's just reality, right? So Howie Mandel was in, Gremlins, that movie, I think it was like 1 and 2, maybe 3. And then America's Got Talent, right?
Yeah.
So what's interesting to me is I didn't really pick him out specifically through his career is regarding a guy that was losing his hair. I probably might have seen some loss, but it wasn't that severe, but you don't know. I mean, you don't see people when they don't got a gig for maybe like 6 or 7 years, right? So the one show that I like best with Howie Mandel is Deal or No Deal.
Oh yeah,
remember that one?
Remember that one? Yeah.
I mean, the girls carrying the really pretty
basket,
girls carrying the suitcase, right? Pretty cool. That was pretty cool show, right? So so Deal or No Deal was one of my favorites, and I'm really not a what do they call game show guy, really not, but. You're flipping channels and you see the girls with the suitcases. It's like, that's briefcases.
Got my attention.
Exactly. So what he had done from, America's Got Talent, or maybe he had already shaved his head, but from when he was kind of in some movies and stuff like that, is he literally bicked his head. And it's not good. So Howie Mandel's an example of someone that thinks, I think, this is just me, when they are losing their hair, why not just shave it all off? And that's absolutely a choice, right, Bobby?
Yeah.
Not a big deal. I mean, you do it or you don't do it, and Howie Mandel does not pull it off. He looks so much like the egghead alien that I prayed that I was never going to look like, but I was headed there real quick at 17, 18. I had an uncle in my family that was a police officer. He always wore a wig, but when he was on the force, working, he was completely bald, and he was like completely bald in the military. He was completely bald. Had a little rim hair, but he was really bald when I was a very, very small child, and I don't know, feared like I don't want to look like my Uncle John. And you know what? No offense, Uncle John, but that's just the way it was. Howie Mandel looks worse than my Uncle John. Now we're talking from a hair perspective. Now I will give him this credit, Bobby. Deal or No Deal was a hit. I thought it was great. I thought he was really good at being, the MC for Deal or No Deal. Really good. And I think, I didn't watch America's Got Talent that much. Did he have hair during that or not?
I don't think so.
She shaved it already.
Yeah.
Okay. So the same guy that had decided to shave the head, bick the head, not just shave the head. But I mean, it's shiny,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't approve of that in regards to a choice. But, like I always say, there are literally like hundreds of YouTube channels out there, Instagram, that guys are bicking their heads and they're like so happy. And I give them all the credit in the world. The way I feel they look doesn't matter, but I am entitled to my opinion. And Howie Mandel looked kind of normal, kind of blended in. He was an actor. He got some gigs. He's probably made some nice money in Hollywood. And then all of a sudden he decides to bick his head and put on, the glasses and all that. It was just, I mean, obviously I'm very biased, Bobby, right?
Yeah, we know.
Anyway, so Howie Mandel, probably much more successful than me, so I'll say that. And it's not a bad look. It's just not for me. Is it for you?
He knew what he wants, man. But I don't agree. I don't agree. I guess.
But I mean, would you? I know the answer to this. This is a loaded question.
Yeah.
But you're not picking your head anytime soon.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, yeah, we would agree on that, right? So the whole kind of like egghead, look like an alien. I'm sorry, it's just how it looks to me. Does not work for most people. That's why this channel is out. But for Howie Mandel, it kind of works in what he has done, and he didn't make a bad choice. I think he's actually, it looks to me like his attitude is a little different. He's a little more confident, which is the complete opposite of what I would be. But credit to him. So hey, Howie, keep it up. Keep picking that head, man, because it's working for you. Get some more gigs. Bobby, thanks so much for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe.